Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Kansas City Royals franchise here on MLB The Show 23. And in this video, we are going to start to simulate. So we are at 8-20 right now, and we are at the end of April. So the Twins have a 2-1 series lead on us. Let's finish up this series. They beat us, and Massey is out for a month to 2 months, which is not good. Now we have a big homestand here against Baltimore. First, we drop the first, drop the second, get swept by Baltimore. Now Oakland. Oakland takes the first two, and we have to scout. So, I think we're just going to keep advancing because we don't have them fully scouted yet. And we win our first game of May on the 7th. Now, against the White Sox, take the first game. Why are they giving me critical situations? Like, I don't want to do them. Okay. So, they take the next two and the next three. So, we're sitting at 10-29 right now. And we take the first two against the Brewers, which is good to see. And these guys are scouted. So, Dustin Frazier, he looks solid, but it wouldn't be a first-round pick. Spencer, whatever this guy's last name is, yeah, he looks good. So, yeah, so we'll remember that. And we're going to change the prospect here to Bernardo Fernandez, I guess. And then we're going to change this prospect to
Edwin Rios.
I'm going to change him to Chris Ojeda. So that is the weekly scouting plan. And we take this series from a good Brewers team, which is nice. Padres, we take the series from them as well. So nice little few series in a row. Now we get the White Sox. And we take one of two so far. And we're just going to advance again. It's almost draft day. And we take the series from the White Sox. We also take the series from Detroit. So we're playing good. Let's take a look at some stats here. And so far, Perez leads the team in home runs, leads the team in RBIs. Pasquantino leads the team in hits. Batting average is also Vinny Pasquantino. On the pitching side of things, Josh Stoma has been our best pitcher so far. Chapman still pitching good. The bullpen's been solid. Brad Keller has been decent. And let's take a look at the minor leagues now. So, in Double-A, Mazzucato's struggling, which is not good. Not good to see. Asa Lacy's still playing good. Andrew Hoffman pitching good. The bats here in Double-A, John Reeve and Lizardo Rodriguez leading the team here. Tyler Gentry. Caden Wallace is still playing good, which is good to see. And then in AAA, Luca Trash is still playing good. Massey got hurt. Camargo cooled down a little bit. Pitching, Angel Zerpa, I think, is going to get the call to come up to the majors right about now. And yeah, that's probably it. Petit is pitching pretty good. Jose Cuas is also pitching very good. But we are going to call up Angel Zerpa here. And with that, we will send down Taylor Clark to AAA. So yeah, Zerpa will fill a bullpen role, unless we actually want him. Oh wait, that's AAA. AAA, we're gonna put in Carlos Hernandez, I guess, to pitch to start. And Zerpa is just gonna come out of the bullpen, I think, for right now. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna try him in a starting spot. Put Greinke in the bullpen. See how that works. So, his first start against Washington was a loss, but he didn't pitch bad. So then we win the second game, and then we got a scout. So, they're almost done on Jason Snow. He looks not too good, so yeah, we should change that. Let's move it to Raul Hernandez here. We're probably going to do the draft in this episode since we're almost there already. And in this game against Washington, MJ Melendez got hurt bad, which is not good. So Washington takes the series from us. Now here against St. Louis. We had a 2-game set versus them. Zerpa lost another game, which is not good. Got a scout again. Bernardo Fernandez looks really good. A shortstop. He's got very high potential. Doesn't have much power, but he can run. He could also play second and third, which is the good news because we obviously have Bobby Witt. But, yeah, that's good. We're also going to go and scout Steven Nam. And then we're going to put this on Barney Mathis, I guess. And then advance. So, the Rockies lose the series to us. We take the series from them. And then get swept by Miami. And Baltimore takes the first two. Here, we're just going to advance the next week. Yeah, we're going to do the draft in this episode for sure. So let's keep simming here. Sweeping the Reds, okay. Scouting assignments. How's Zerpa pitching? He's pitching pretty good, which is good to see. Let's see, we got Raul Hernandez done. He looks pretty good too. Good contact. It's good to see. So we're going to scout Geronimo Aguilar, I guess, now. And we get swept by the Angels. Facing Detroit now. We take the series from them. And then we take 2 out of 3, which is good from Tampa so far. Barney Mathis does not look too good. And Steven Nam looks solid, which is good to see. And let's go to this guy, I don't know what to say his name. And then we're gonna put this Chris Montanez. So yeah. And Tampa Bay ends up making that series 2-2. We take the series from Cleveland, which is nice. And draft day is right around the corner. So, let's do our final scouting here. It's going to advance the week. And here we go. So, the final series here against the Twins. Bautista. So, here we go. It is draft day. Right now. So, I'm about ready. Let's add these prospects to the drafting queue. So, let's see who we scouted. Most of these guys. Scouted him. A little bit of scouting on him. I'm new to this scouting thing, so I'm not sure how this really works. But, yeah. So, let's go to the draft. I'm not sure what pick we have, but we will find out very shortly, I guess. We have the 8th overall pick in the draft. So with the first pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Ton Salazar. Yeah, he looks good. And now with the second pick, the Washington Nationals are gonna select Chad Barreto. Yeah, Barreto looked very good as well. It's a good pick for Washington. And I think we only have to do this for the first 3 picks, thankfully. So with the third pick, Detroit, our rivals, take Spencer, yeah, this guy. So, we had him on our board. But, let's continue here. Texas is going to take Nam Cleary. Okay, so we're on the board here with pick number 8. And I think it's got to be Bernardo Fernandez. I mean, we obviously have a shortstop, but he could play second and third. So he obviously won't be our shortstop. And then we have Raul Hernandez. But this has us, I think we got to take Fernandez, and we're gonna. So Bernardo Fernandez joins the team. And now let's go to our second round pick. It's pick 43. And we have not done any scouting on these guys. This is a problem. So, we could obviously use pitching. And Garrett Samuels is also here. But I think we gotta go. I would say Sal Mooney, I think. He looks solid. And we're going to take Sal Mooney here, a lefty, which is nice. So now our competitive balance round here. Matthew Morales. Oh, wow. He actually looks very good. He looks very good, and I said we wanted an outfielder. Even though we do have Gavin Cross, I do think we could use an outfielder. Also, I feel like a catcher wouldn't be bad. Yeah, a catcher wouldn't be bad. I don't think we need a catcher. But I think that's what we're going to do just because Salvi is obviously getting older. So we're going to take a catcher. And then in the 4th round, we're going to take... Ooh. Probably Chris Manzo. He looks solid. 5th round, I'm going to take... Okay, so I have to scout more in the end of the rounds for next year. I have to remember that. I don't even think it matters now, so I'll take him. 6th round, this guy I got scouted a little bit, so I'll take him. And then, that's it. Has an injury that will affect his long-term potential. Okay, so, it's now the All-Star game. Can we not sign our contracts yet? It have to be signed by August 1st. Okay. Today's the day to sign draft picks. Alright. So, Bernardo Fernandez. Gotta sign him. We also gotta sign Sal Mooney. And him, I guess. We're just gonna sign our first 3. Not really sure how this works. Okay, so we'll see. How does this work? I'm not sure. Today's another day to sign draft picks? Have these guys signed yet? Or...
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the
I'm really confused here what I'm supposed to do.
5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting
Yeah, I'm not sure.
4-2. They're on a roll.
Do I have to like
with
offer a
8 straight
contract?
victories. That's all for today's show. See you back.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. But let's keep simulating here and then we'll figure this out as we go. So they want me to sign them again? Are you sure you want to skip signing?
Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show.
Yeah, so we're just gonna let them do this because I don't know how.
Put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 10-6.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to sign them.
The Royals are in last place in the AL Central. And the Rays.
So we're just gonna keep simulating here. Prado got hurt, which is not good. We just got swept by the Guardians.
And now your host, Justin Allegri.
I hope they got signed. So the Padres are offering us a trade, and I don't want to give up MJ Melendez. Even though they're giving us solid options, I don't want to give up MJ Melendez. So now it's the trade deadline. Wow, we really simulated a lot in this episode. So,
Well, this is it. The final
let's
day
see
of
if
the
I want to
season for
trade
teams to make
anyone here.
trades. There could be a flurry of action as the day goes on, but before we get there, here's a recap
Let's
of
look
what
at the
went down
trade
yesterday.
block,
Starting in the
actually.
American League Central,
Let's see if
Angel
anybody
Sherman earned the third
is...
W of his season,
Wow,
helping the
Dylan
Rays push
Cruz is...
past the
Why do
Twins
they want to trade
3-0.
him?
As of today, the Royals sit in last place in the
Let's
American
see
League
if I could
Central
trade
Division,
anyone. Maybe
while the
like
Twins
Salvi.
are fourth in the division.
I wouldn't
The
mind
Orioles
trading
got 12
Salvi. He's
hits
having
in
a
this
good
one as they beat
season.
the White Sox on the
Clearly,
south
he's
side
not the
5-0.
future.
As of right now, the White
So,
Sox are sitting atop the
I don't
AL
think that
Central,
would be
while the
bad.
Guardians are second
Maybe
in the
Scott
division.
Barlow we could also
The
trade.
Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they
So I think I'm
cruised
going to look
to a
to
win
trade
against the Tigers
Salvi
7-1. Heading
and
into the day, the Marlins
Scott
sit in
Barlow.
4th
Maybe a
place in the
team will
National
just
League East division,
take both of
while
them.
the Tigers are in 3rd
And,
place in
oh
the AL
shoot, I did not
Central.
mean to do that. I meant to
The
do
Angels
prospects.
allowed
Okay.
only 5 hits in the game
So
as they
let's see
beat the
what
Blue Jays in
prospects
Toronto 5-0.
are offered here for
Entering today's
83
action,
overall
the Blue
Salvador
Jays are
Perez.
in
His
2nd
contract is
place in the
very
AL
high too.
East, while the Angels sit in 3rd
The Red
place in the
Sox, they're
American League
giving us a
West division.
solid trade, but we
The
do
New
have to
York
make sure these
Yankees
teams
launched 3
are
home
like
runs as
trying
they
to
beat the
win right
Royals in
now, because I'm
Baltimore
not going to trade them to a
11-1.
bad team
It
if
was their
that just does not
2nd
make
win in a
sense.
row. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East,
Astros would
and the
try to
Yankees
win.
are atop the division.
Let's
The
see.
Houston Astros combined to
Athletics,
give
I'm
up
not
just
trying to
5
win.
hits as they beat the visiting Rays 3-2. As of today, the Astros are leading
Yeah,
the
let's
AL
see
West,
teams that are
while the
contending
Rays
right now.
sit in 3rd place in the
So,
American League East division. The
Dodgers,
Braves
Padres,
completed a 3-game
Brewers,
series sweep as they got the best of
Braves.
the
Alright,
Brewers at
so
home 6-3. They now have 5
let's
straight
see. Maybe let's
wins.
go to
Heading
like.
into the day, the
Could they use
Braves
a
are in
catcher?
1st place
Yeah,
in
they
the
could
AL
really use
East,
a catcher.
and the Brewers
Kip
are in
Usano is
1st
there,
place
but
in the
he's
AL
still
Central.
young.
The New York Mets swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they pulled away
They
from the
have Will
Nationals
Smith. What's a
11-1.
team that could
In the
use a catcher
standings,
that's
the Mets are in
competing?
2nd place in the NL East,
Um,
while the Nationals are at the bottom of the division. The Pittsburgh
let's
Pirates got
see.
11 hits overall as they defeated
The
the visiting
Astros
Fighting
could use a
Phils 5-2.
developed
As of
catcher while
right
they
now, the Pirates
wait
sit in 3rd
for what's
place in
his
the
name to get
National League
better.
Central Division,
So
and
I
the
think we're gonna
Phillies
try to
are
do
in
a
3rd
trade with
place in the NL
Houston
East.
here,
The
and
Chicago Cubs amassed
maybe go
14
for a
hits in the
first
game
base
as they beat the
prospect.
Cardinals on the road 6-4. As of today, the
No, maybe
Cardinals
like
sit in
a.
2nd place in the National League Central,
Let's see,
while the
maybe
Cubs
Tyler.
are 4th in the division. The
Um,
D-backs pitched well,
no.
allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 1-0. Entering the day's action, the
Trying to
Diamondbacks are
see
in
what I
4th
could get
place in the
here.
NL West, and the Mariners sit in
You know
4th
what? I
place
think
in
we're
the
gonna do
American League
Luis
West.
Baez.
The Rockies racked up
We're gonna
11
pick
hits
up
as a
Luis
team as
Baez
they
for Salvi,
dismantled the A's 6-0.
and that's
At
gonna
the
do
start
it
of
for the trade deadline. Today's the deadline to sign draft picks. So they
the
should be
trade deadline has
signed.
come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field
I
yesterday.
think they were
Starting in the AL
signed.
West, the Houston Astros totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting
At
Guardians
least I hope
6-3. The Rays
they were
launched 3 home
signed.
runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-2.
I
The Baltimore
think we're
Orioles picked
good,
up 14 hits in total as they beat the Blue Jays
but
in
yeah,
Toronto
so we're just gonna
6-1.
keep doing
The
that.
Mariners combined
And
for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-1.
yeah, they are signed, I
Shohei
think.
Ohtani was
Let's
clutch
see.
at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Angels past Atlanta
Yeah, so we
4-1.
signed them. So let's hop into a game here against Boston. Right here. Let's play this game and then we'll end off this episode. Welcome to Fenway Park here in Boston, Massachusetts, where the 44-72 Kansas City Royals will host the 56-58 Boston Red Sox in the final of a 4-game set here in Boston. The Royals are about ready to finish off this road stand, and James Paxton will be on the bump for Boston.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far.
Nicky Lopez is going to lead things off, and why are these settings changed? I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it... Yeah, that's wrong, so I gotta fix that. And, yeah.
And there have been some flashes.
It still looks wrong, but...
We'll see today
Hold
if
on.
he's able.
Why is it so easy? Well, I accidentally hit a home run. I did not mean that, but I got a free home run. I did not mean that, but it doesn't matter. So I should not be on dynamic. I'm gonna go Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Bat, and then, alright, Hopefully this is better. Yeah, this is better. Alright. So that just accidentally happened. But now we're back. And yeah, accidentally got a free home run, but it's alright, it's whatever. So now Michael Garcia steps in, and he's got a base hit. So that was a real hit, because we're on Hall of Fame now. So Michael Garcia has a base hit, and the first two guys get on base for Kansas City. So now Vinny Pasquantino will stand in. He's hit 307 with 12 home runs. He looks at strike one from James Paxton. Pasquantino probably been the best Kansas City Royal so far this season. Looks at ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type
The 1-1 pitch to Pasquantino. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Paxton. And it's 1-2.
Down right here ahead in the count.
That one missed. And it's a 2-2 count to Vinny Pasquantino. He's going to foul that one off, and he's working a very nice at-bat here. It's a 2-2 pitch to Pasquantino. Fly ball to right center field. That's going to be an out, and Pasquantino is retired. And there's one out. And now it'll be the cleanup batter, Franmil Reyes, who's hit 17 home runs respectfully. First pitch, Reyes swinging. Nice swing from Franmil. I like that. Oh man, Reyes, he wants to swing the bat. He's tired of this road trip. He's trying to get home. Now the 0-2 pitch to Franmil. Fly ball right center field. Adam Duvall's there. There's going to be two gone. So, two straight got hits, and then two straight got out, and now it's M.J. Melendez hitting .233 in the series, or in the season. They're going to pitch out. No run, though, from Garcia. 1-0 count to Melendez. And nice pitch there from Paxton. And that pitch is fouled off by Melendez, and it's 1-2 to the Royal catcher. And MJ strikes out, so that's going to do it for Kansas City, but not after a Lopez leadoff home run. And now Angel Zerpa, for the 14th time in the Major League this year, he will take the bump facing Boston and the former Kansas City Royal, Alberto Mondesi. Is this on beginner too? I'm so confused. No Hall of Fame. Why does he have... Oh, competitive, that's... That should be changed now, hopefully. Yeah. Alright, so the 0-1 to Mondesi is a foul ball. 0-2 to Alberto Mondesi. Played a while in Kansas City. And he's going to strike out there. One gone. Now it's Brian De La Cruz, the former Marlin.
Even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what
De La Cruz looks at strike one.
with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Swings at strike two.
One down, base is empty.
And there goes De La Cruz, two gone.
And there's two away.
Well, anytime you can punch out.
So, now in the bottom of the third, Turner here, facing Zerpa. And on the check swing, Justin Turner went around. Zerpa speeds up. And strike two. And I think Melendez thought the man on second base was running. So now the 0-2 from
And 1
Zerpa.
and 2.
It
Man,
missed.
oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as
The
close
1-2
as it
fouled
gets.
off.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball,
And that's going to be ball 2. 2-2
I
count.
think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Ground ball to Eaton at third. He's going to step on the bag. And Angel Zerpa is through 3 scoreless innings.
And we're back. Edward Olivares steps in for the
Edward
Royals.
Olivares with men on the corners and nobody out.
That's in for a
Olivares
strike.
has had a decent season. He started off very well, but now only batting .228 with 3 home runs. And the pitch from Paxton is fouled off by Olivares.
No outs. Runners at first and third.
It was a MJ Melendez single and then a Bobby Witt Jr. single.
Check swing and he held
And
up.
Olivares didn't go. Good take there. And now the 1-2.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Paxton's
Good eye right
pitch was a
there.
little bit too far inside. And the 2-2 to Edward Olivares.
Swing and a miss.
He
Struck
swung
him.
on and missed. So Paxton gets a much needed first out. Now it's going to be Nate Eaton, who's also not having a great season. He's been alright. They're going to check on Bobby Witt over there at first base.
And you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Another
Checking on him
ball.
again.
Really
He's not going to
keeping
run, I
close.
promise. Men on the corners. 1 out for Nate Eaton.
Eaton swings,
Eaton
through it for
swings
strike
and
one.
misses at the high fastball
Melendez,
there from
the runner at
Paxton.
third. Witt at first. 1 gone.
He really liked that high fastball that he saw. And that one's going to get in the dirt, and the runners are stuck. Melendez is caught in a pickle, and he's going to be picked off. He thought it got past the catcher when it didn't, so that's a much-needed out for Boston, and an out that the Royals are not going to want to remember. So now there's 2 outs for Eaton, and now he's just going to fly it,
Center field.
and the shortstop is there. So no runs for Kansas City.
1 down. Adam
So in the
Duvall.
bottom of the 6th inning, Zerpa is still pitching strong. He's had a very nice start here against Boston.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And that pitch went downstairs, so 1-1 to the former Brave. Adam Duvall was, of course, with Miami and Cincinnati as well. And he lines that to Pasquantino. He makes the play, steps on the base, so Vinny Pasquantino will get an out, which is a much-needed out. And now there's 2 out for Jorge Alfaro, the catcher. We're going to try to let Zerpa get through this. He needs 1 more out, and he's not going to get it, it doesn't look like. That ball's off the monster for Jorge Alfaro. So a 2-out double ties this game at 1. Nice swing there from Alfaro. Now Marcus Wilson stands in. And Zerpa is starting to get tired. You could see it. He's had such a great start. But it looks like the bullpen's going to have to start to warm up. And it's going to be Stallmont and Chapman. Zerpa gonna go with a quick pitch.
Here it comes.
Foul ball.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at.
Another quick pitch. Trying to throw off Wilson at the plate. Gonna go to 3-1. That ball's up the middle. Nice play by Garcia to the backhand. He got him. So Zerpa is through 6 innings of great pitching. And Josh Stallmont will check in for the game. His 56th game of the season. With Mondesi on first base, you obviously have to watch out for the steal.
1 away. Tie game.
And 2 nice pitches from Stallmont. And De La Cruz is down 0-2.
Got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Pop up.
Try your best to get into scoring position.
Garcia can't get there. And now Mondesi's going to move up to second. A blue pit for Brian De La Cruz. And now the Red Sox have a man in scoring position for Justin Turner. Turner ground ball. Foul. Nice pitch from Stallmont there to just make sure Turner did not get much on him. And that is strike 2. A beautiful pitch from Stallman. And the 0-2 is fouled off. Turner will see another one. Stallman really going to his fastball. Goes back to it, and Turner takes it. So the 1-2 to Justin Turner. Ground ball to Garcia. This could be 2. There's 1. There's 2. Double play. Let's go to the 8th. First 2 reach again. And now the power bat of Franmil Reyes faces Bo Brisky on the mound. First pitch is fouled off. Man, would a 3-run home run be nice right about here for Franmil. The 0-1.
It's strike 2.
0-2. Nice pitch there.
Runners on the corners, no outs.
Kansas City has to capitalize here. Reyes fouls that one off. He barely got a bat on that. But a nice play by Reyes to fight.
Right-hander kick steals.
And Bo Brisky got Reyes swinging. Nice catch on the slider. And now there is 1 gone for MJ Melendez.
And that's in there for
First pitch is a strike. And a beautiful pitch there from Brisky. Goes 0-1. Bo Brisky. It's calming down here, and it's now 0-2 to Melendez. He's just got to put one in the outfield, and Kansas City will take the lead. That one misses inside. We got just over 33,000 here at Fenway. Nice attendance. And that one also misses, so the 2-2 to MJ Melendez. He swings out of that pitch, and Brisky is 1 out away from pitching out of it. But it's Bobby Witt Jr. He's hit 16 home runs in the season, 50 RBIs. And first pitch to right field. Can't plate the runner. Wow. Great pitching from Bo Brisky to get out of a jam. And now first pitch, Trevor Story, ground out. 2 on, 2 out, and Devers is going to pitch hit. First pitch, he popped it up, and we caught a break. Eaton is there, and Stallman is out of his 2nd inning of work. So Chapman will come in for the 9th, but first, we have to bat. It's Edward Olivares here to start it off. Takes ball 1 from Bo Brisky. Olivares could really use a hit here. And that is ball 2. Good take and good eye from Edward Olivares. And the 2-0. That one also missed, so the count goes to 3-0.
Issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss.
Olivares had the green light, and he whiffed.
Doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
There's the swing and a
And he
miss.
swung at ball 4, so now the count is full.
3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And he walked it.
And he lost Olivares, ball 4.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out.
We actually decided to keep Stallman in the game for good reasons. Double play. Mondesi was running, it fell right into Garcia's hands. He threw it to Pasquantino, and we get out of it. So now to the top of the 10th, Michael Garcia. Man on second base. Garcia's gonna try to bunt. He popped it up, and that just happened twice. What are the odds that happens twice? And now we have to warm up the bullpen to face a righty, so Dylan Coleman will warm up. Wow, what are the odds? The bunt was popped up, and now Pasquantino is going to ground out, and now Boston's got a chance to walk it off in the bottom of the 10th.
And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 10th.
Stallmont stays in for now.
Justin Turner.
Not sure where that one missed, but the ump missed it for sure.
Placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move.
Stallmont's very tired. Normally he does not throw this many pitches, but he's going to try to keep on fighting.
Coming in to clean up someone else's mess.
Turner fouls that pitch off.
The best relievers welcome
And
challenges.
Stallmont's going to hurry it up to Turner. Oh, just missed. The ump's not giving it to him. Turner's going to advance the runner, past Patino, over to Stallmont. And there's one out. But a man is now on third, and Trevor Story's coming up. So Dylan Coleman will check in. He's pitched great all season. We could use one. We could use a good 2 outs right here from Coleman. Story not budging. 2-0 count. And Trevor Story is going to go off the Green Monster and walk it off for Boston. That's going to do it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.